Hello everyone, and welcome to Cronkite Cut, where our entertainment news is a cut above the rest. I'm Ricky Cornish.
And I'm Caitlin Keenahan.
Jordan is gone once again, but as always, we welcome Caitlin back to the desk. On this week's episode, we're covering T Swift's views on a controversial topic and a celebrity couple we never would have predicted.
But right now, let's head on over to Caroline with the latest on a singer's big acting gig.
Thank you, Ricky and Caitlin. If Lady Gaga hasn't already blown you away with her powerful voice, wait until you see her in A Star is Born. The rom-drom hit theaters on October 5th, and fans are giving Gaga a round of applause for her first leading role in a movie. In the fourth adaptation of the film, Gaga plays a struggling artist named Allie who meets country superstar Jackson Maine, and you can tell it's love at first sight. Now, I won't tell you the rest, so you will just have to see it for yourself, but many fans who have seen the film already are saying that she deserves an Oscar. After watching the movie 3 times and streaming the soundtrack non-stop, I can tell you that Gaga certainly has my vote. That's all for me, back to you guys.
Thanks, Caroline. Well, shifting from one pop star to the next, Swifties everywhere can't get enough of what their favorite girl Taylor has been up to. Earlier this week, the Grammy winner broke her silence on politics to endorse 2 Democratic candidates running in the Tennessee midterm elections. Swift said she was reluctant to voice her political opinions in the past, but she feels differently now with recent events in her life and in the world. You go, Tay! The Look What You Made Me Do singer also snatched the Artist of the Year award at the American Music Awards just a couple days after expressing her true political opinion. During the acceptance speech, Taylor said, quote, "This award and every single award given out tonight were voted on by the people, and you know what else is voted on by the people is the midterm elections on November 6th. Get out and vote." So Caitlin, this is kind of interesting. What do you think about her making this statement?
Honestly, I was a little bit surprised because I know a lot of fans in the past had thought of her as being maybe like an in-closeted Trump supporter, but obviously now that's not the case.
Yeah.
Or do you think it is?
I mean, I honestly think she's being honest about this and she's going to vote the way she says, but at the same time, it is interesting to see that she's actually Democratic because a lot of people didn't think she was.
No, definitely.
So, and I heard that a lot more people are voting now after she made that post.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that's awesome.
Big of an impact?
She did. She's
I'm
great.
Shocked. Now we are going to head on over to Faith, who has the latest on Channing Tatum's new flame.
Rumors are spreading fast, and it looks like Channing Tatum and Jessie J are dating after Channing and ex-wife Jenna Dewan split earlier this year. I don't know if this new love connection is a step up from Dewan, but sources say that Tatum is excited about getting to know Jessie J better. In fact, a social media user spotted these two playing mini golf together. Even though fans are still sad about the Tatum split, they released on social media that they have had an incredible journey together and they will still be parenting with one another. Well, that's it from me. Now back to you.
Thanks, Faith. Rumor on Twitter is that Azealia Banks is about to be clocked in the face. You heard that right. Lana Del Rey posted the threat towards Banks last Tuesday night amidst a Twitter war regarding Del Rey's comments on Kanye West's Instagram post that promoted his support for Trump. In September, Banks responded on Twitter to the young and beautiful singer, stating that she was using Kanye as her own attempt to become politically aware, as well as accusing her for being racist and sexist. Well, Lana Del Rey did not accept these offensive allegations with a lack of fury, responding, quote, "You know the Addy, pull up anytime, but if I were you, I wouldn't." Yikes. If I were Banks, I would be a little intimidated. The war went on for a few hours, including jabs at mental health issues and drug abuse allegations. In the end, Del Rey won the argument on Twitter with tons of fan support. But my real question is, who would throw the first punch in person? What do you think about this, Ricky?
I honestly just have to say I loved the way Lana Del Rey responded to Azealia.
Yes, absolutely.
That was perfect. Kind of classy, but also like really getting it to her. But in terms of who would throw the first punch, if Azealia is kind of based on how she talks, I feel like she would come in with a big first punch.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's like, is she all talk? Because she goes to a lot of celebrities and nothing ever happens. She just picks on them.
And that's true, and I know Lana would come in with an even bigger fight. So, but we obviously are not condoning physical altercations.
No.
Let's just get that part. But now let's head over to reporter Alexa Fuenmayor, who's visiting the Chili Pepper Festival this week.
In the spirit of Hispanic Heritage Month, Aztec dancers made an appearance. These dancers play off their heritage and perform to inform the public of their still current culture.
I like to show the community that these traditions still exist. You know, a lot of people just see them in books or they think it's in a museum, but we're like a living artifact still, you know, and we're preserving our culture through our way of dancing.
Chili's in downtown Phoenix not only brought out the heat, but also the cultural connection of the community. Reporting for Cronkite Cut, I'm Alexa Fuenmayor.
Thanks, Alexa. It's so awesome how Arizona embraces all of its old cultures, and I love the indigenous dancing. And speaking of, let's throw it over to Quentin, who has a Dancing with the Stars update.
Dancing with the Stars Junior premiered last week, and there's a lot to talk about here. The competition series is hosted by Jordan Fisher and Malcolm in the Middle star Frankie Muniz, whom everyone sort of forgot was alive. As for the kids, the show's lineup includes a Spelling Bee national finalist, a former MasterChef Junior champion, and Honey Boo Boo, who #slayed her salsa routine. But I wouldn't bet all my money on her quite yet. The early frontrunner to win is Mackenzie Ziegler, who appeared on the show Dance Moms for 6 years. Seems a bit fishy to me. Even more suspicious, the show never even mentions Ziegler's dance experience, advertising her as a singer. Weird. That's it for me. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Quentin. Before ending the show, we here at Cronkite Cut would like to send our love and prayers to Selena Gomez, who is hospitalized after suffering an emotional breakdown this past week. Follow our social media for updates on her condition and other entertainment news. So that does it for this week's episode of Cronkite Cut, but we're always online and on social media, so check us out at Cronkite_Cut.
And for all the latest episodes and bloopers, check out our website, cronkitecut.com, or our YouTube channel. We'll be back next week. I'm Caitlin Keenahan.
And I'm Ricky Cornish. Cronkite Cut is your source for entertainment news, a cut above the rest.
Thanks for watching.